And so we're going to sing the National Anthem. And before we do that, Matthew said maybe I could share a little bit about this, but how many of you have been in the Twin Towers? Okay. Well, when I worked in New York City, where I became a Christian, I've been in the Twin Towers before. And I don't know, I had to deliver something, I don't really remember, but it's kind of, I just remember it sway back and forth. It was so, I was on a tall floor, you know. I really don't think I could have worked there. So, you know, that was an experience. So when the towers went down, you know, it was really sad. I've been there. I've been to the area that's been rebuilt. I think I was there before it actually got rebuilt, and then since they built the new structure. What they have in the area is a huge pool of continuous running water. And this huge pool, it overflows. It's like a big, huge fountain. And it has on the side engraved every name of the thousand, I can't remember how many people, 3,000 people who died in the towers. And then across the street from the towers, there is a small church. It's a very old church. And in that church now is really a museum. They still hold services there, and when I was there last year, we went to the church service that was there. But what they have in there now is kind of a museum, because that's where the firefighters went to rest. And so when you go in, you will see the museum. They take you through this. They have a firefighter's complete uniform there. And everything just the way it was, is boots, and they do that. They show the various things, the feeding program, what went on, the people who came to rest, and all that went on. It's quite amazing to see this museum of everything that happened. And they named names, and the priest that was killed, there was a Catholic priest who died in the towers. I don't know if he was associated with that church. I think that church across the street is a smaller Orthodox Reformed, I don't know. But the architecture is really old. You'd love to see it. It's beautiful. And have you been there, Cheryl? No? Okay. And I can only tell you that when you're there, even after all this time, there's a sense of sacredness. You don't hear people talking. When you go to visit the fountain, you don't hear people talking. There's a sense of respect that is just known, and I found that quite interesting. It's almost like it's a sacred place, and you sense it, and you just stand there in silence, and you just kind of go with that. And then, of course, they have. There's another church up the street where they have, remember that cross? They took those beams that they found, that exact cross hangs at where this church is.
Wow. It didn't fall with everything else around it.
Yeah, it just came that way. So, and then the pictures, the monuments they have, and all kinds of things. It's pretty amazing to go there. So I'm thankful that people do respect it. I'm thankful that it's a sacred place where loved ones can go. They tell stories. You can go in and you can put on earphones and you can hear and see the different people in all the different precincts of the fire department and police department who died, and also the transit. There were a lot of transit people who died in that. New York City has its own transit authority, which are police. So it's amazing. The building now, of course, is huge. The one building that they have, the architecture is unique and so on. But even up the street, they show you the restaurants, all the restaurants that gave food for months to the workers, to the fire department, police department, and all those kinds of things. So it is something to see and experience. You know, it's down near the Wall Street area. You can take the subway and get off easy. So anyway, it's very interesting. So, I'm sure that they'll be showing things on 9/11, something we don't want to forget as a monument, as a horrible day for America and for the world, really. But that God is still good, and He can redeem that. So let's sing. Sorry, I can't hit some of those notes, but